is Kelly Madrid. Today's date is March 17, 2019, and I'll be discussing about histology. I'll be discussing about the 4 types of tissues, their functions, structure, and where you can find them in the body. First type of tissue is the epithelial tissue. Moves substances across a tract, exchanges of gases such as carbon dioxide and oxygen, transports ions and nutrients from the outside of the body into the cell, protects external organs and internal organs, and secretes hormones and mucus. You have the simple layer and the stratified layer. The simple layer is 1 layer, stratified layer is 2 layers. There are 3 shapes of epithelial tissues. You have the squamous shape, which is flat cells, cuboidal shapes, which are cube-like, and columnar, which are column-like. You can find them in the skin, upper respiratory tract, the lungs, the vessels, urinary system, reproductive system, the digestive system, endocrine glands, and the exocrine glands, and in the vessels. Second type of tissue, you have connective tissue. Connective tissue supports and connects tissues and organs and protects delicate organs and the skeletal system. You have 3 types. You have the proper connective tissue, which consists of 2: loose connective tissue and dense connective tissue. Loose connective tissue absorbs shock and binds tissues together. They are loosely organized, and they're web-like that has spaces in between them, and contain 3 types: adipose tissue, areolar tissue, and reticular tissue. Dense connective tissue are to protect the body and is resistant to stretching. They have fibers that are elastic and strong. They have 2 types, which are irregular and regular dense connective tissue. Now you have your second category, which is supportive connective tissue. Supportive connective tissue maintains postures and protects organs, the internal organs. There are 2 types. You have bone and cartilage. You have then the last category, which is fluid connective tissue. Fluid connective tissue transports oxygen and carbon dioxide, helps protect the body from any microorganisms or any bad molecules, and helps the blood clot. They consist of blood and lymph, and those blood and lymphs contain erythrocytes, leukocytes, and platelets. You can find all these connective tissues between the organs, tissues that cover the muscle and the nerves. You can find them on bones and ligaments. You can find them in the blood. You can find them in the lymph. You can find them in cartilage. You can find them in the nose, kidneys, behind the eyes, even on the dermis of the skin. Then you have your third tissue, which is the muscle tissue. The muscle tissue maintains posture. No, the muscle tissue contracts and allows movement, and helps allow movement, and respond to stimuli. There you go. There are 3 types of muscle tissue. You have skeletal muscle tissue. Skeletal muscle tissue maintains posture, produces heat, and protect the organs. And then their shape is long cylindrical with striation with peripheral nuclei. They are found attached to the bones and in the mouth and the anus. Then you have your cardiac smooth muscle. Cardiac smooth muscle contracts to pump blood. Their shape are short and branched with striations, and they have a central nucleus. You can find cardiac in the heart. You also have the last one, which is smooth muscle. Smooth muscle moves foods and secretions and has involuntary respirations. Smooth muscle structure is short and with no striations, and have one nucleus. And then you can find smooth muscles on the walls of the major organs and the passageways. Then you have your last tissue. Your last tissue is the nervous tissue. The nervous tissue contracts. The nervous tissue sends and receives electrochemical signals to communicate to the body, basically send the body information. You have 2 types of cells, neurons and neuroglia. Neurons help transmit information from one body to the other body, to the other body part, and then they consist of a body cell, dendrites, an axon, and then a synapse gap. Then you have the neuroglia. Neuroglia supports the neurons and acts like an equilibrium to the nervous system. Doesn't have dendrites or an axon. It does have a cell body and a nucleus. And you can find these in the spinal cord and in the brain. Thank you for listening, and I discussed all of the histology. Have a nice day.